Welcome. In today's episode, we are fighting the owl, our father. We'll also be talking about some of the endings of the games, and then we'll be running through a lot of dialogue with Emma and Kiro. First, let's get into the cutscene.
お主のことはよく覚えているぞ。死んだと聞いていたが、一体何を企んでいる？フクロウよ。
企むなど滅相も。さあ、我と共に参りましょうぞ。このフクロウは巫女様の尊いその恩知お守りしたいだけにございます。
お主も流因に見入られたか。話すことはない。去るがよい。
相すみませぬが、懐かしきこの眺めをもうしばし堪能したか。満足しましたら帰ります。
Yeah, he has no intentions of leaving just yet. But just to talk about a few things, obviously we're going to be fighting him. Now, depending on what ending you want, this could be the end of the game for you. He's going to give us a choice. Depending on what choice we make, then we would have to fight Emma, kill Emma, and then we would fight Ishin, kill Ishin. Then in the cutscene, we would kill our dad, and that's one of the endings in the game right there. It's quote-unquote the bad ending. It's a pretty badass ending, though. It's not what we're going to be doing. We're going to tell our dad to fuck off. And in doing so, we're going to have to fight our dad instead of Emma and Ishin. Alternatively, if you choose that first ending, that's the end of the game right there. If you choose the ending that we're going for, or this option we're going for, there's a lot of content after this. So there's a lot more to the game. So we're going to tell our dad to fuck off, and we're going to fight our dad. He's considered one of the hardest bosses in the game. Particularly, well, we'll talk about that later, but he's very hard. It only took me 3 times to beat him, though. So obviously I'm just going to put the run in where we killed him. He has a couple things in his fight. He likes to do a lot of running slashes. He throws like a smoke bomb. You would just jump back to avoid it. The first phase, we're kind of going to be going for a posture kill. The second phase, it's a little bit harder because the first phase he like jumps off of you and throws kunai. The second phase he jumps off of you and throws poison. So it's hard to keep pressure on him in the second phase because of the poison that he throws. So the second phase, we're going to be switching it up and trying to go a kill via health. I think I actually did kill him via posture in this one, but trying to kill him health-wise in the second phase is a little bit easier. So first phase, we're going to be using our staple Imanji double for posture damage. Second phase, we're going to be switching to Mortal Draw for health damage. It's a very fast-paced fight. You want to be semi-aggressive. Heal when you can. He does throw anti-healing, pulls out. You just kind of sidestep and then do your Imanji double or Mortal Blade. You'll kind of see more what I'm talking about when I'm fighting, and I'll try to explain it. But yeah, man, let's just jump right into it.
父上、生きておいでだったと。
計りごとよ。お前こそあの世死んだと思うておったがな。
巫女様のお力にて死人より帰りました。
それよ。
は、
わしはあの巫女の力を流飲を手中にしようと思う。
ですが、
分かっておる。第一の掟により父が命じる。主を捨てよ。今よりあの巫女はお前の主ではない。
巫女様を捨てる。
そうじゃ、狼よ。父の言葉に従い巫女を捨てよ。
So this is what I was talking about earlier, how it gives you a choice to obey the code, to obey the iron code for Sekiro, break the iron code, stay loyal to Kuro. If you choose to break the code and stay loyal to him, which is what we're going to be doing, then you'll see all that. If you obey the code and forsake him, then it's like what I said earlier, you would have to fight Emma and Ishin, and then the game ends right here for you, after you fight them too. But we're going to tell our dad to fuck off, because that's the endings that we're going for, and also there's a lot more content left in the game for the option that we're about to choose. So it's just whatever you kind of decide. But let's go ahead and make our choice.
できませぬ。
できぬだと。忍びが情に流されるなど、なんと情けないことか。せがれよ。なぜこの父の思いがわからぬのだ。忍びの掟を忘れたか。
掟は己で定める。そう決めました。我が主のように。
Pretending to be sad. This man really thinks he's slick too. And you're gonna notice something right here also. What you thought, old man? So in case you haven't figured it out, after we killed Lady Butterfly and we got stabbed in the back, it was this motherfucker that stabbed us in the back. Our own dad is the one who stabbed us before. So now it's time for payback. You want to try to stay semi-aggressive or hyper-aggressive, just like we did for Lady Butterfly. There's the firecrackers. Just jump backwards. There's the anti-healing. When he does that, punish it. You munch a double, or at least get hits in. Every time he throws the shoulder thrust, he's gonna throw the firecracker. There's the shurikens. Deflex, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a 4 attack there. Sidestep that? Fuck. If you sidestep it, you can hit him with the munch double. There's the slash attack. Anti-healing pool, you gotta punish that. Preferably don't get hit by it. If you sidestep it, you know, you won't get hit by it. There's the shurikens. Shurikens. As you see, we can't heal because of the stupid pool, so just sidestep it and then punish it, preferably. Shurikens. 1, 2, 3. Here comes the firecrackers. There we go. I didn't really jump out. Way in time! Fuck! You're not ass whooped right now. Really, we're not going to use any prosthetic tools also. I'm going to save them for Mortal Draw in the second phase. That's the 4 combo. Let's try to heal. He might try to throw a shuriken though. Okay. 1. Healing bomb. And we got hit by it. I think side is that like fucking rolling to the side. Because if you're able to dodge that, you can punish it. 1, 2, 4. We just can't heal yet, so we just gotta kind of run around. We can heal now. Come on. Here's the 4. You actually punished it. That's how you do it. That's how you're supposed to do it. 3. It's just so close. I'm just... Fuck yeah! We were just being super aggressive. Alright, so now he's gonna fall down and pretend to play dead. This is actually perfect. Sometimes he won't do this, but it's actually perfect that he did. So we can... Alright, we're gonna go ahead and switch to Mortal Draw. We're waiting for the anti-healing pool to wear off, and then we're gonna pop a pellet, pop a sugar. If you were to go over there right now or hit him, then he would aggro again. And then, like I said, sometimes he doesn't even do this. So this is actually perfect for us. Pop our sugar. Hello? I gotta pop the sugar. Alright, let's do this shit. Now we're gonna be trying to go via health, remember that. Not posture this time, because he's gonna throw the poison right there. So it's hard to stay on him for posture buildup because of the poison. I want to do Mortal Draw when I have my fucking sugar up. Wait for the right moment. Oh yeah, you also just smoke bomb. Forgot about that. You just have to relock on pretty much. Firecracker. Didn't get to use our sugar at all. Punish that. Oh, that does a lot of health. Man, with our sugar, our posture build-up's actually really good on it. So ideally, it's a little bit easier to do a health kill via health, but like I said, you managed to do it with posture. Fuck you. Overall, it was a pretty challenging fight. It only took me 3 times though, so it took me a couple minutes. But he's fucking dead. That's all that matters. Give us the memory, Great Shinobi. The Great Shinobi out was the foster father to the wolf. And we get the branch, which is one of the things we need to get to the Fountainhead Palace, or to the Divine Realm, I guess. So that's pretty awesome. But he is a challenging boss, for sure. I know a lot of people have problems with him, and he's up there in one of the harder bosses. Before I forget, we're going to plug the memory in, boost our attack power, and then we're going to run through a lot of dialogue with Emma and with Kiro. So I'm just going to kind of duck out, let it run its thing, poke my head in during important parts, but it is quite a bit of lengthy dialogue.
狼。
ご無事で何より。
フクロウは
切りました。
すまぬ。
九郎様、
すまぬ。
なすべきことをなしたのです。
狼、ありがとう。
父がこれを持っていました。
これは床桜の枝か。そうか、フクロウが持っていたのか。
床桜の枝。
エマ殿から聞いた話だ。床桜とはタケル様が戦況より持ってこられた桜。この城の裏手にかつて咲いていたという。だが何者かが枝を倒り花を持ち去り、床桜はやがて枯れ果ててしまったそうじゃ。
これがその床桜の枝。
ああ、おそらくは。
これでまた一つ源の甲に近づきました。
ああ、そうだな、狼よ。
お伝えした通り、不思議りならば九郎様の身に傷を負わせ血を流すことが叶うでしょう。
ああ、巫女様にも。
はい。狼御眉間九郎様のでは。
Important to note, there's a few eavesdrops you can get on Koro. Come on over here. He's so strong. I wish I was. There's a couple of eavesdrops that I'm going to be pointing out that you need to do for a certain ending. So you're going to rest and keep talking to Emma and Koro.
巫女様、源の甲の花手に入れました。
おお、やはり落ち谷に咲いていたか。
はい、落ち谷の奥に。
そこが源の水の流れが濃い場所だったということか。よく手に入れてくれた、狼よ。狼、エマ、
はい。
どうじゃった？何か分かったか？
不思議りならば叶うと。
そうか。不思議りならば私の血を流すことが叶うのだな。
はい。
これで香の材料は全てであろう。狼よ、香を炊くとしよう。
御意。巫女様。
狼、不思議りよ。案ずるな。深くは切らぬ。不思議りを抜いてくれぬか。
はい。
すまぬが目を閉じてくれ。
は。
もう良いぞ、狼。
大事ありませぬか。
大丈夫。胸のあたりを少し切っただけだ。これが源の好機か。何やら無性に懐かしい。
はい。
どうじゃ、何か変わったことはあるか？
匂いと、それから源の宮、その言葉が頭から離れませぬ。
源宮。タケル様が書き残されていた通り、そこから宣教に通じているのだろうな。その源宮への生き方だが、
かぐわしく腰入れ立てまつる。香りの石が置かれた祭壇にそう書かれていました。
うん。そなたは源の好機をまとっている。岩戸の奥の腰に入れば源宮への道が開けるだろう。節立ちは間近。
御意。
As you see, we had all the ingredients, and with the mortal blade, we were able to use his blood for what we need to get to the divine realm.
なすべきことを。
Do what must be done. And you see, right after you get the fragrance, you can come back here and eavesdrop again. And then you're going to rest, and you're going to notice Emma's gone. She went upstairs, and we're going to go talk to her for a little bit of dialogue.
なすべきことをなさねば。巫女様がそうおっしゃっていた。おそらく何か秘められている。
そうですか。
どうした？
タケル様の記録に解釈という言葉がありました。
ああ、
おそらく解釈とは流因の巫女の命とともにその不死を断ち切ること。
なんだと？
このまま不死立ちの道を歩まれるならば不思議りで九郎様を。
巫女様のお命を絶たねばならぬ。
はい、不死立ちこそが九郎様の望み。それは承知しています。ですが九郎様を殺さぬ道が。
流因はそのような道もあるやもしれん。
Pretty much saying that there's got to be a path where Koro doesn't die. Can we find such a path?
探ってはいただけませぬか。
And I agree. Koro cannot be allowed to die. So we're going to click that one.
ございます。
手がかりを探らねば。
はい。うん、そうか。巴殿の狼殿は調べを進め分かった
ああ、
それからこのこと
巫女様には伏せ。
はい。狼殿九郎様をこれを。
Lord Chico's cough has worsened still. Return to the divine realm is hopeless, and I wish only to sever the dragon's heritage and restore his humanity. Restoration requires the ever-blossom immortal blade, and yet I cannot acquire the latter. It was hidden by the high priest of Simpo Temple, who has no desire to sever the immortal ties.
はい。ここに流因を断ち人に返す道が。そのためには床桜、以前お伝えした通り床桜とはタケル様が選挙ですが、何も床桜はやがて床桜の木そのものが失われて。
木そのものがないと。
はい。ですが持ち去られたそれが見つかれば、あるいは
床桜の絵父が。
フクロウ殿がですが。
どうした？
いえ、床桜があった頃のことをどうも記憶がおぼろげなの。お二人の
何？
床桜の後にあるタケル様と巴殿のお墓を何か思い出せる。
So after she does that, she talks about the old graves. That's where we're going to travel. We're going to travel to the old grave.
いらしていたのです。
何か思い出せたか？
いいえ、あいにくな。
何もか？
はい。私の古い友ならば、その頃のことを何か覚えているかもしれない。アレデラで症状と会ってきます。
少女。
物資殿の。
And the sculptor is the orangutan, you know, I'm the wolf, our dad was the owl. All, you know, each different houses has different animals. Once we come to the temple, before we go in, we need to make our way around and do a sneak eavesdrop. Another thing that you need to do.
私にはわからぬのです。不死立ちをなすためには、九郎様とあの方、そのいずれかが、なぜそのような道しかない。
だからそいつを
だって少女、これを渡せばきっと。はい。狼殿。
武士殿からは？
いいえ、これと人帰りについて。
いずれかが死なねばならぬ。それはどういうことだ？
聞いていたのです。
教えてくれ。
あの日、床桜巴殿が。
なぜ自陣など？
巴殿は流因の血を受けた節は、そのあ。
人帰りのためには流因の血を受け。
はい。
だが人帰り。
はい。私は、そしてあなた、どの道も生き。
何を隠している？
それも聞いてしまったのですね。
教えてくれ。なすべきことをなす。巫女様と同じようにそうしたい。
これを。
これは鈴木。
きっとフクロウ殿の亡骸からフクロウ殿とあなたは縁が深い。それを備えればまたことな。
備えてみよう。
どういった記憶かはわかる。ですがどうかお気をつけ。狼殿。
Alright, so now we got another bell, which is essentially we can go back to Harada State. It's a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same thing. But instead of Lady Butterfly being there, our Daddy Owl is going to be there. And the Memory Owl is considered, if not the hardest boss, one of the hardest bosses in the game. It's definitely top 3, could be top 2, just kind of depends. But anyways, talking about this, this part of audio that you're about to hear, this is post me actually beating the game. Going back and talking about why this is not working right here, what you're seeing, how I haven't been able to get rice. There was a merchant on Sabo Temple that sells persimmons. Once I bought the persimmons, I went back, gave her the persimmons. She stopped giving me rice, but she gave me the fine snow, which is even better. And then she sent me on a thing that gave me Frozen Tears, which is for the other ending of the game that I talk about that I didn't get in the playthrough. But I just found out what I was doing wrong after I beat the game. Once you give her the persimmon, she eats it, you eavesdrop, you rest, she disappears. She goes there where I just was, she goes back to where you fought the monkeys. Then you would come back here, rest, and she would tell you to go get an item. And I'm going to go get it just to show y'all where it is. And then after you get the item, you would just come back to her, talk to her. She asked about the rice that she gave to Kiro. If he liked it, You give her the thing. She gives you another option to do at the end of the game that I won't discuss right now. But so in our playthrough, we talked about the 4 endings, but there's actually 5 endings, and this is the one that I was missing, was from her, because I guess I just didn't get the persimmons from the merchant. So that's why I was never able to get them, and I don't have rice from this point on in the game. But yeah, so that clarifies that. And I was kind of upset because I wanted to have all the endings at the end, but yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because I wasn't going to pick that ending regardless. I got the ending that I wanted, so. But anyways, enough of my rambling. I'm going to come down here. Don't have to kill everybody. We just want to get to the purple bro that I mentioned some episodes back now. So once you give her the persimmons, you rest, you talk to her at the monkey place, you eavesdrop on her eating the persimmons. She's going to send you on a quest to come over here. Now I do recommend killing all of these people, so you don't get killed while you're trying to grab the item or whatever. But these dudes are super easy, So it would be right here. It'd be on this guy's body. So you'd pick this up, you would travel back to her, talk to her, then at that point she's going to give you the option of getting frozen tears that could be used for the last ending of the game, which is quote unquote the real ending of the game. A lot of people consider it the real ending. I thought the ending was alright. It's also like the happy ending, and I talked about the bad ending at the beginning of this video. And there's 2 more endings we haven't talked about, but we'll talk to them once we get to that point. But anyways, that explains my issue with the rice lady. It's now resolved. A little bit too late, but it's fixed. And we also killed her dad, gained access to go back in time to fight our dad again, and we ran through all the dialogue with Emma and Kiro. And that's going to do it for this episode. I will see y'all in the next one.